The following demonstration video will show how to modify this cantilever beam model, which was defined in the workshop, to a more beam theory-like model. In order to do this, we will take the model already generated. We will copy that model to a modifier, call that beam modifier, and in that we can now go in and modify different things. So first we would like to split the part up into two subparts. We can do that when we go into the part menu. There is an indication here of different ways to cut a 3D structure up. We will select the first one here. We need to be in the part here. So now we can do it. So here we take a point and normal. So take this option here, select a point and a normal. So now we can create a partition. When we are partition a structure, then we should check that the already defined set still are valid. Otherwise we need to redefine them. In addition to this set name here, we would like to make two new sets. One called L0 line, which are the line where we would like to put a boundary condition on. And L0 point, also for a boundary condition. So, regarding a surface, we would also like to move that not to the upper part, but the internal part. So we can click on that, reselect the surface. Now we would like to be able to select the internal surface here. So we need to go up here, find the option for selecting the internal surface here, select that, done. And now we should define what direction we should have the surface on. So we take the purple side, and now this is done. So now we have selected the internal surface. So now we will go down and modify the boundary condition. So the boundary condition we have defined here as this one. So here for the full surface here we will only define the U1, and then we will make two new boundary conditions. So a new one, an initial one, and here we will take the line, and here we will take U2, and third one to remove the possibility for rigid body movement for the point, and here we will take the U3. Remember that rotation degrees of freedom are not active for solid Fine Emblem elements. The loads, we have updated the surface, so that should be okay, and we can see that's now internal into the structure. Regarding the output, we will check that the field output is okay, but the history output, now we would like to have the reaction force. Now we would like to have the IF2. Now it should not be along the L0, but the L0 line, because that was the point, a line where we was defining the deflection in the U2 direction. And for the load, or for the input, the other end here is L1, where we are getting out the deflection. After we have partitioned the structure, then normally often the mesh will actually be removed, as also the warning was saying, so we need to remesh the part, but it's already defined. So the element type, we can check that for the model here, that the element type is correct, it is, and that also the element structure, we can see that on the color that is green, but we can also select the region and see that it is structures and hex. So now we can remesh this part here and we get the mesh again. So now we can run the job. So now we define this modify beam job name, which are linked to the model. And we can run that, submit. And we can see that it's now completed. So we can go in and look at the results, and the results looking like this.